Texas, officer observed the vehicle made an improper turn, nearly causing an accident with the vehicle turning next to him by turning into the wrong lane.
Is that what you saw?
I did not observe any vehicles having to take evasive action.
I had a bit of an issue with this. They literally asked me to represent them and help them because they don't know where to go to, where to turn.
That's quite a setup. It sounds like the dashcam footage reveals something very different from the officer's story. To really piece together what happened, I'd need to know what specifically was shown in the footage. Did it contradict the speed, the claims about cutting traffic, or something else? What are the key details that emerged?
Sir, you're charged with reckless driving. You're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Your Honor, I apologize. Maybe sure.
Deshaun is D-E-S.
Your Honor, on March 27, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer observed a vehicle make an improper turn, nearly causing an accident with the vehicle turning next to him by turning into the wrong lane. The defendant then traveled 88 miles per hour in a 50-mile-an-hour zone and made an unsafe lane change while speeding.
What? That's it?
Yes, Your Honor. The information, the charging instrument alleges that the reckless driving is based on a willful and wanton disregard for the safety of persons by driving more than 35 miles over the posted speed limit.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to take more time with yours. Just take a seat for me in the jury box so we don't forget about you, Mr. Deshaun. I'm not ready to make a ruling on this yet. Grab your stuff. Just hang tight with me. Can you point him something real quick? Okay.
That sounds like a pivotal moment in a story. The judge's decision to bring in a public defender really changes the dynamic. What truths end up coming to light that were hidden before? And what was it about the police report that didn't add up?
So Raymond, the reckless driving judge, do you want him up?
No. I had a bit of an issue with this. That's why I wanted to appoint him someone to see. Go to the left, out of view. There we go. Okay, so can you read me the DIMS again, Alex?
Yes, Your Honor. So on March 27, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer observed the vehicle made an improper turn, nearly causing an accident with the vehicle turning next to him by turning into the wrong lane. Defendant then traveled at 88 miles per hour in a 50-mile-per-hour zone and made an unsafe lane change while speeding. Also, I watched the video for this one, so I can answer questions on what actually was observed or what I observed on video.
So let's break it.
Complaint, it basically alleges unsafe lane change. It doesn't really.
Is that the basis for the reckless driving, the unsafe lane change?
So the way the charging instrument reads is essentially word for word is a recklessly drives a vehicle in willful and wanton disregard for safety of persons and property by driving more than 35 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, making unsafe lane changes, causing other drivers to have to take evasive action and avoid collision with the defendant's vehicle.
Is that what you saw?
I did not observe any vehicles having to take evasive action. What I observed specifically was the defendant coming out of the parking lot on Theater Road. He does cut across 3 lanes to go to the far lane, but I didn't see any vehicles having to take evasive action, slam the brakes on. In terms of speeding, I'm not sure if he was speeding or not, but it did look consistent with the flow of traffic with the exception of passing other vehicles.
I'm going to admonish you.
I think that's fair, Your Honor.
Come up. Who is it again?
Brandon.
Mr. Deshaun, do you watch the news?
Yes, sir.
Do you really?
Yes, sir.
Do you really watch the news? Every single day in our county, someone dies because of a boneheaded move that's made in a car. Every single day. Not just one, multiple lives are taken on our streets just because people drive in such a manner that they end up killing someone. You know, yours is not the worst, and I'm going to find no probable cause. But be safe. You know, we're not asking for much. Don't drive unless you have a license. Don't drive unless you have car insurance. I tell you, I get so many emails every week because people, how can you help me? Because I have someone that's suing me for $50,000 because I got into an accident, a crash, and I broke their car. They literally ask me to represent them and help them because they don't know where to go to, where to turn because someone filed a lawsuit against them. If someone does that and you get a judgment against you, you're hosed. Get car insurance, and when you drive, do it in a manner that you're not going to injure or kill someone. We're not asking for much, all right?
We had a conversation about that already, Judge.
Be safe. It's not much. If you got to get somewhere in a hurry, leave earlier. All right? All right, I'm going to find no problem causing your case. All right? Take care, man. Be safe. If I see you back, it's not going to go well. All right, please.
That really puts a spotlight on accountability, doesn't it? When the evidence directly contradicts the officer's sworn statements, it calls into question the foundation of the case against the civilian. Many people would argue that upholding the law means applying it fairly to everyone, including those who enforce it. If an officer intentionally provides false information, consequences could deter future misconduct and maintain public trust. On the other hand, some might concern themselves with how those consequences could impact policing in general. What kind of consequences do you think would be appropriate in a situation like that?